Hi everyone, welcome to Tips and Tricks Tuesdays. My name is Michelle Suit at Suitably Stamp Studios, and today we're going to do a fun little technique using our Wink of Stella glitter brush and some re-inkers and just an open stamp with lots of area to color. Okay, so let's get started. So this is my well-loved Wink of Stella, but I wanted to show you how to put yours or how to get yours ready for action when you get it in your order. So you're just going to open this up. It comes nicely packed so it doesn't get squished. Open that up. There's some instructions in there to show you what I'm just going to show you right now, but you're going to pop the top off of it, and you're going to want to unscrew this barrel here above that black piece there. So we'll unscrew that, and we're just going to pop this little guy right off. This is just a spacer to keep the tip from engaging down into the glitter. This can be thrown away. Okie doke. So then you will take your tip and you're going to put it back on, and you can see that little black piece in there. That's going to go down in this little hole, puncture it, and that's where the glitter is going to come from to fill the well and eventually down into your brush, just like that. Okay, so you're just going to put it down so the tip is down, and you're just going to give it a few little squeezes. Don't go too crazy with it, because once it starts, and you can start to see it here in the well. So what I do is I just start to squeeze, and it'll come down into the brush, which is just what we want it to do. Okay, but I'm going to use the one that isn't quite finished yet. I'm going to save this brand new one for another project. Okay, so what we have, obviously we have a Wink of Stella glitter brush. I've got just one of my acrylic blocks. I'm going to use as a palette, and I just brought two re-inkers in, Calypso Coral and Daffodil Delight. Oh no, that's Pineapple Punch, huh? Calypso Coral and Pineapple Punch. And I'm going to add a little sparkle to our stamped image. So when you get ready to pick up your re-inker on your brush, I like to start with the lightest color first. So I'm going to start with my Pineapple Punch over here on my block, and I'm just going to pick it up on my glitter brush, let the Wink of Stella add a little glitter to it, and then I'll just start to color it in. Now, you can shadow with this by adding more layers of ink, obviously, just like you would if you were using alcohol markers or anything like that. But this just gives you the opportunity to add as many layers as you would like. And it's also going to lay down more glitter with each stroke that you put down. Okay, so there's our flower center right there. I don't know if you can see that glitter on there. It's so pretty. So pretty. Okay, so what I'm going to do now that I have that Pineapple Punch on my glitter brush, and I don't need any more, I'm just going to take it off to the side, and I'm just going to try to clean it off as best I can on my palette, and you can give it a little squeeze if you'd like, but that's going to just fade out. Okay, now if you'd like to have different glitter brushes for different color families, you could, like your yellows and oranges, in pinks maybe for one, you could do that and just label them on the outside. But this one, these colors are close enough. I'm not too worried about, getting them too mixed up. So this is my Calypso Coral. So I'm just going to bring my Wink of Stella in and pick some of that beautiful Calypso Coral. Oh, look, my block's looking glittery already. All right, so I'm going to bring this in, and I'm just going to start anywhere I'd like to get some of that glitter on there. Now, if you want to go in on this particular flower here, it's really nice because Stampin' Up! Has added these little lines on here that really show you where the shadows on the petals are. So you could always go in and make those a little darker to show those shadows. Maybe this petal back here, because that's a shadow that's falling behind these front petals, which is kind of cool. So you're just going to go in and add that color, and you can continue to build and build and add more and more color and more glitter on there. This is one of my favorite tools. I am definitely a sparkle glitter loving girl, so this was right up my alley. So you can see it dries really quickly in there, and I can continue to add more here to get some more shimmer. Oh, I love that. So, so pretty. Look how pretty. All right. And then I'm going to clean off my brush just like I did before, and I can move on to another color with whatever I'd like to work with. You can always just rinse this off down here, just a little bit of water to rinse that tip off, and you'll be ready to roll. Now let me show you the finished flower that I did for you earlier. Make sure you put the cap on and that it snaps tight so you don't lose any of that moisture in there. You want to make sure that it stays nice and moist in there. All right, so here's the flower I did earlier. You can see I darkened those shadow lines a bit with just adding a little bit more Calypso coral on there with my Wink of Stella, but the glitter on there is just so beautiful. It makes it just pop, doesn't it? All right, that is our tip and trick today with a little technique thrown in there for good measure. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll give Wink of Stella a try, and I hope that you add glitter to lots of your projects. And I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you again for another episode of Tips and Tricks Tuesdays. Can't wait to see you then. Have a magical day. Bye-bye.